start of the Mark Damon console table project. I'm going to turn these 4 boards of pine into Alright, so here's an actual design that I'm building for Mark. This was based off of an image he sent me, and this is a SketchUp drawing that I did. And it calls for 2x material, but again I'm using 2x12, I think, 2x10 material. I'm going to rip everything to what I want, but I wanted you to have the picture here for a reference. Alright, it's a busy day in the neighborhood, but what I'm doing right now is looking at these different boards. I've already flipped them over once, trying to see if I want to pick any particular one as a top, which I have. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be this one here. Another thing, the piece that I'm using as inspiration for this design was built out of 2x material, but save a lot of money buying these 2x10 by 12s and breaking them down myself. And then also I get a little bit better pick on the wood and so forth. Best grain usage. All right, first cut's done. Broke the boards. 4 of them are a little over 6 feet. The other 4 are a little shy of 6 feet. 2 of the best boards will be used to make the top. The others will make the shelves and the other parts. All right, so just running all the boards through the table saw to knock that little rounded edge off. And I'll make all my cuts from a flat square root. So I cut all the parts to final length and width. A little play on the width so I can sand them and so forth here. And now I've got them all marked up and lined up, and I'm putting biscuit slots for alignment. The top and 2 bottoms are all glued up. I actually used the planer here to get all these pieces exactly the same width, of course, and thickness too. So this project calls for the pocket holes. So just knocking them out real quick. Okay, I've got the pocket holes joinery completed, and just laid the X's in here before I do the half lap joints that will join them together, give them one flat face, and then I am going to cut a little trim to cover these pocket holes. So knocking it out, and lots of sanding. Lots of sanding. And it's starting to come together. Looking pretty good. All right, putting it all together. I've got the rails and one of the shelves installed here. I'll do the other shelf and the top, and we'll be good to go. I always put my mark on things that I make. All right, I got the padded feet levelers installed. So I always like to put those on there. And anyway, there we go. All right, got it put together. I need to just do a last inspection and then do a couple clear coats on it. And I'm also going to be adding a little glass holder rack underneath the top of this one. But for the most part, it's done. I'm super happy. All right, after some consideration, I ended up adding casters to this build, and I also added these small blocks here, which gives it kind of a nice look and also gives it some cross grain for those screws to go into. But it feels pretty solid, and I love the look of these casters. Right. Here it is. Got it set up in the garage. We're going to take a few shots of it, but well, there it be.